Hi everyone, welcome to Anastasia's Heaven Now. This is where we are going to learn to become larger than life, and we're going to annihilate all negative, toxic thoughts. And you're going to learn how to create your very own heaven now. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the spiritual significance of what the rising phoenix means. Okay, and I also want to give you at least 2 steps that will help you learn to transform into a rising phoenix. So I'm going to dive into all that, but first, I found something interesting that I really wanted to share with you, and it concerns the early church. And I want to give you a little backstory. So I wasn't initially going to include this in my video today, but I thought, you know what, maybe you guys might find it a little interesting. So I'm going to read just this little bit, okay, because I don't want to mess it up, because it's pretty interesting. Anyways, let me get to it. Okay, so the backstory about what the rising phoenix was to the early Christian church. Okay, so due to the themes of death and resurrection, it became an adopted symbol in the early Christian church because of the analogy, of the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. So I know that's not very long, but I just really wanted to share that with you all because I found it interesting when I ran across it in my researches on the rising phoenix. And so spiritually, what the rising phoenix means is the rebirth of your body, mind, and spirit. Okay, once it unleashes itself and frees itself from the self-inflicted shackles, So the spiritual meaning, like I said, is rebirth, renewal, and transforming your spiritual life, in the innermost deep parts of yourself. And basically, personally, I would say, not basically, but personally, I would liken the rising phoenix to slaying our old self, and then each day we rise a new person. Okay, it's just transforming and transcending your former self, but doing it every single day, because that's how I feel personally, and that's basically my definition based on personal experiences. So one of the tools that I use to get into the rising phoenix is I embrace change, and I will let go of anything and everything, including people, that no longer serves me and is no longer needed and is simply just not adding value to my life anymore. Because, once you deliberately make decisions to change and transform your spiritual life, oftentimes things around us, and even people that we thought maybe was our friends or whatever, we have to let go of. Okay, so always just have your mind open and embrace change. Okay, because becoming a rising phoenix is all about change. Constant transforming, constant death and resurrection, constant death, and it's just something that you should be doing on a daily basis. So I know I'm getting passionate about this, but when it comes to all things manifesting, I'm very passionate about it, and I believe in it, and I know that what I share with you guys does in fact work. I'm living proof. So one of the other tools that I use is in regards to cultivating inner strength. And that is, I will journal, meditate. I will also seek out all activities that offer self-improvement. I will engage in any sort of activity that is going to help me transform my inner life. Okay. And I mean, I don't know what that is for you, but for me, what really helps me transform my inner life is eating right. That's an activity. I eat very healthy. I'm mindful of what I eat and drink. I always have some form of exercise every day because that also helps relax me. And it's very, very healthy to go for a brisk walk or whatever works for you. The activities that's going to bring about that transformation within you. Okay, and like I've said before in my previous videos, your spiritual life is the most important aspect of your whole entire existence. Okay, because everything begins in your spiritual life. So that is usually the first place that I give my attentions to, is my spiritual life. I'm always trying to figure out what's going on in there. And if I don't like it, if it's being conflictive to to the new life and desires that I want, then I pluck it out of my life and get rid of it. And it doesn't matter if it's a person, place, or thing, or a food, or a substance, whatever. It can be anything. If it's no longer valuable to your life and it can hinder your transformation progress, then it needs to go. Just matter of fact, it just needs to go. All right, so I really appreciate you all joining me in this video, and I really hope that there's something that you got out of it, whether it was an explanation or maybe some of the steps that I use, because we're all in this together. I think we're all seeking better ways to improve our lives, and to basically just have a happier, more peaceful, loving life. Of course, not only with ourselves, but with others around us. So, I've made this manifesting platform, our channel, a very important part of my life now, because, like I said in my introduction video, my goal is to share and help as many folks as I can, because I have all this knowledge and all this experience, 50 plus, and I want to be able to help at least one person, but more than that, of course. Okay, so that leads me to share with you guys, which I'm kind of excited about. I am going to be starting a new 5-part mini-series, and this time it's solely going to be focused on people that are new to manifesting. Okay, so the questions are like, where do I start? What are the first things that I need to learn or do when I'm a baby manifester? And also this might pique the curiosity of people that have never even heard of manifesting. They're like, what's manifesting? What's that all about? If you're new to manifesting, you've come to the right channel, because my next 5 videos that I'm going to be uploading are going to be for you. So stay tuned. Comment down below. That's really helpful. I would really appreciate feedback. I would love hearing from you all. Okay. And like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. Y'all have a great night.